Chuck 11, dig it. Dating a wicked tower from the planet E. Shocking, I would like to take you on a trip. Come on along now and listen to our tunes. Just sit back as we go zoom, zoom, zoom. Who is she and what's the trouble? Who is the girl?
Hey guys, welcome to another informative episode of Frank's Tech Help. And today we're going to be reviewing the Sony Ericson HBH-IS800 Bluetooth wireless headphones. For the purpose of the review today, I'll be using my iPod Touch 3rd generation, which is exactly why I bought these headphones. Let's go ahead and jump into the unboxing here and see what we've got inside. We have plenty of manuals and instruction materials, various languages, stuff like that. So we will not be using that today, or probably ever, because you know how I roll. I like to just jump in and do it. So, alright, first thing I see here are little earphone attachments for various sizes for this unit. The second thing I see is a little clip-on, like a lapel clip that goes in line with the headphones themselves. We have a power adapter with the half-size Sony Ericsson charger unit there. And let's get to the good stuff inside the box here. Let's go ahead and clear out some space for this. So I have the Sony Ericson HBH-IS800 earphones. Pop this out here. I mean, this is a very compact unit. Now the clip that comes with it, you can clip it to the back. Just put it in line with the cable right there. Press it in. It's clipped on like that. And you can clip this. I'll insert a little video there. But basically, you can clip this to your shirt for added protection. Normally, when I'm wearing my headphones, if they're not in use, they're hanging around my neck, and it tends to start to get weighted on one side, and you take a chance on losing them. So by having this clip in line anywhere along this line, you can clip it to your shirt, backpack, whatever. You know, whatever you want. So I usually put it right there in the center of the back and then clip it to the back of my shirt. So just for a little added protection and security there. Okay, the jump ahead here. Charge time. The first time you charge this item up, you should charge it for complete 8 hours. Thereafter, it will take about 2 to 2.5 hours to charge. It's rated for 4 hours of playtime. Although I've been getting about 4.5, I do receive a chime around the 4-hour mark that comes in through the audio. Nice soft little chime indicating low battery, but even after that, this unit ran for like another 30 minutes. So I've been getting pretty consistent 4.5 hours out of it, which I'm pretty happy because you can see how tiny these are. The fact that they're Bluetooth and they have that much power playtime in it is just amazing. So now, to pair this item, let's go over the power functions real quick. From the off state, if you press the button for 3 seconds, it turns the power on. If you've already synced it with your phone or your iPod or whatever you're using, then you'll be set to go for power. Now to charge this unit, simply flip this side over. Remember, it's the opposite side of this. It's not on this side, it's on the other side. So on the outside of this unit at the top, on the deep side right here on the back, simply pop this connection open right there, and that's where you charge the unit. The charger has a raised area on the side right there, and this is going to go towards the headphone side. So simply plug in, line it up like that. Okay, plug it in, and that little loop pushes your little headphone piece out of the way. Now, like I said, during the charging process, you're going to see the LED flashing right here. But this isn't plugged in at the moment, plus this unit's fully charged, and when you're done, just simply pop the cap back closed. Like I said, if you want to sync this unit, hold it in for 6 or 7 seconds until the little red LED starts flashing, and then you come into, let's say, your iPod Touch, and you're going to go into your settings, then you're going to go into General, then you're going to go into Bluetooth, and then now that this item is in the pairing mode, it's going to pop up on your Bluetooth devices list in your iPod Touch. Okay, once it shows up in the list and you select it, you're going to punch in the passcode, which is 0000, 4 zeros, okay, and then it's going to be, you're going to choose OK, and it's paired. Okay, so now once this unit is paired, and it's set to go, you can pretty much turn off your iPod Touch and just put it away as long as you're in a wireless range. Okay, so once this unit is paired up and it's turned on, all you have to do is hit the play button.
Wheels keep on spinning, spinning round.
I'm not sure how well you're able to hear that. Let me pause again. So now I can play and pause my music at any time without ever picking up my iPod Touch. Okay, very nice functionality. This is pretty much why I bought this. And this has about 270 hours, which I think is around 10 or 11 days of standby time. So you can leave your iPod where it is, you can leave your headphones on. Whenever you're ready to listen to music, just simply put these in your ear, push the play button, and you're set to go. At that rate, I'm not sure how much music you listen to, but like I said, about 4 to 4.5 hours of playtime out of this unit with about 10 to 11 days of standby. So, as far as using this item with the cell phone, pairing is the same process. Hold the button for 6 or 7 seconds, choose locate on your cell phone to find this item and then pair it accordingly. Now the one thing, there are a lot of pros and cons to this. Okay, let's cover the cons real quick. First off, there's no volume control for this unit. It's dependent on your cell phone or whatever the device is you're using. And with the iPod Touch, when it's paired through the Bluetooth, there's no control over these headphones. So even if I set the volume limit on the iPod Touch, it still has no effect over the headphones. So this is a 1 volume unit. That is a pretty major downfall. I really wish they'd put a volume control, up and down volume control in this unit. But after using it for 4 or 5 hours, seems like it's balanced out quite a bit. I don't know if there's some kind of automatic volume control system, but also depending on the depth that you put these in to your ear, you're going to either, if you barely put them in, you're going to have treble, a lot of treble, high end. If you put them in about halfway, you're going to have the treble, the mid-range, and the bass level. And if you push them in a little bit further, you're going to have more of the bass end. Okay, so it is slightly adjustable depending on how you position these in your ear. Okay, so that's one thing I've learned while using these. The second downfall, real quick, is that it doesn't support multiple profiles. So what I would have liked to have done is hooked my cell phone up to this, hooked my iPod up to this, and had it switch between the iPod and the cell phone depending on if I had a call coming in, which would have been very nice. That is possible to create a relationship between your iPod Touch and your cell phone. Okay, let them see each other through Bluetooth, and then pair the cell phone, pair the iPod, and you might be able to switch between the two, although my cell phone is a prepaid piece of crap deal and it doesn't really have a lot of functionality on the Bluetooth side. So if you're able to pair this with your cell phone and the iPod Touch separately and use it in combination, please post a comment or a response video on how that worked out for you. The sound quality is really good. These are about $100 on eBay right now. You can check the prices, watch the auctions. You might be able to get it for a little bit cheaper. But as long as they last, and you know, for $100, I'm not going to complain because they are really good quality. And now I did notice that if with the case on my iPod Touch, there's no cutout for the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth access stuff there. So the range is decreased a little bit by having a case on. When this is out of the case and on my dock station, I get a much better range for using these at home. But if you're out on the road and you've got a case on and you've got this in your pocket, then these are going to work, you know, pretty well. I did notice 1 or 2 dropouts, like when I turned my head the furthest direction from my iPod Touch when it was in my pocket. But once again, I think that's probably because I've got a thick case on here. There you have it. It's a quick review on the functionality of the Sony Ericson HBH-IS800 headphones. If you got the cash, I would definitely invest because these are a nice little item. You know, the fact that you can get 4 to 4.5 hours and Bluetooth out of one tiny little set of headphones like this, that's just amazing. So anyway, hope this review and information helped you out. If it did, please post a comment. If not, poke Mahone as usual. Thanks for watching. Peace.
From the planet E, shocking I would like to take you on a trip. Come on along now and listen to our tunes. Just sit back as we go zoom, zoom, zoom. Who she in wants the trouble?